Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a blue whale, okay? All right, now to help you guys out, I will be putting the finished drawing right here above the Drawing Joshua logo. That way you guys have something to look at while we draw. All right, so I'm going to start off, I'm going to draw the entire thing in marker first. But if you guys want to use a pencil and trace back over it with a marker when you're finished, that way if you have to erase, you can. That's more than all right, okay? So I'm going to start off and I'm going to draw the eye of the blue whale, okay? So this is just going to be a circle. It doesn't have to be very big, okay? Just something like that. And then inside of here, I'm going to draw its pupil. So it's just basically another circle inside of this one. And then inside of the pupil, I'm going to draw one more circle. As you can see from the reference photo, I'm going to leave this white when I color it in. That way it looks like a reflection off the whale's eye, okay? All right, now going from below the whale's eye, I'm going to come over just a little bit, and I'm just going to draw a line here. And this is going to be for the start of the whale's mouth, okay? And it's going to come down, and then it's going to come over. So this is basically going to make like a V shape, okay? Now let's go ahead and we'll kind of draw the mouth of the whale, and then we'll kind of draw the other parts here in just a moment, okay? So it kind of comes down, and it comes over, and we might make it go down a little bit more. And it's just kind of this slow kind of a curve. Doesn't have to be a perfectly straight line because it's just the whale's mouth. Maybe something like that, okay? And then I'm gonna have it curve up there, and then I'm gonna come back, and this is where it's gonna do the mouth. So I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna come in like this, and down. Okay, so you can see how it's kind of starting to look a little bit like a mouth. All right, now let's go ahead and we're kind of draw the top of the whale here a second. So I'm gonna come up from the eye. This way I know roughly how tall to make it. And I'm probably gonna come like here, okay? So from here, I'm gonna connect this line back over here. So kind of come over, and they kind of have this little spot on their head like that. And then it just kind of curves back down. And like I said, just meets that line there. All right, great job so far. Now, right next to where we started here, this is where we're gonna put the blowhole, okay? So this is just gonna be an oval, like this. Maybe a little bit smaller than what we did the eye, okay? Okay, awesome job. Now let's go ahead and we're gonna jump back down over here, and then we're gonna work on the fin, and we'll kind of wrap everything back up, all right? So I'm gonna come over from this line where we made that V, like this, and then we're basically just gonna make a half circle. Okay, so something kind of like this. Great job. And then from the bottom part of the half circle, I'm gonna draw a line that comes up, and it's gonna slowly curve like this. And then we're gonna curve for the tip of it. Now we're gonna jump back up so we know where to connect it. And from where the C, that half circle ended, I'm just gonna start there, okay? And this is gonna be a curved line that connects back over here. So you can start here or you can start at the top. I'm just gonna start from the bottom and connect it like that. All right, great job. Now, we're gonna go where the indented, I'm gonna come up a little bit more, and this is gonna be the start of like the bottom part of the mouth, okay? So we're just gonna have it continue to come down until we reach about where the eye is. So if you wanna kind of line it up a little bit, and then it's gonna curve back up like this, and a little bit over like that. All right, awesome job. Now behind here, I'm gonna go ahead and draw its other fin, okay? So from maybe like here, I'm just gonna draw this line that comes down like this, and then it curves, just like we did kind of over here, comes back in. We're gonna make this fin smaller, obviously, because it's on the other side of its body, so we can't quite see it all. All right, awesome. Now, let's go ahead, and blue whales have like lines on their bellies. So we're gonna go ahead and draw those lines, okay? So from where we kind of came in here, I'm gonna draw one line like this. And these are all just gonna kind of have this swooping shape to them, okay? So I might start the other one from like here. And they don't have to be perfectly straight lines or anything. The next one, I'm going to start from its fin. I'm not quite going to touch where the mouth is. Okay, I'm going to start another one a little bit further up. Maybe something like that. Start another one from here. Like that, and I might do one more like that. All right, awesome job. Now, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and draw the fin, and we're gonna work all the way up to the top, okay? So this kind of comes to a point in here, and I'm gonna come over a little bit, and this is gonna be where we draw its other fin, all right? So it kind of curves, comes down, and once we get a little past this fin, this is when we're gonna curve it in, and we're gonna curve it back out, okay? Like this. And it's gonna curve back up. Now I don't know exactly how far I'm gonna make this, so I'm actually gonna do the top part first. So the top's gonna curve back in like this. Okay, so once we kind of get to this fin, so I'm gonna make this one about the same. And it's just gonna slowly get closer, kind of like this, okay? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and wrap this all the way around, all right? We're gonna pretend like he's swimming. So this part's just gonna curve, and it's basically gonna be like we're making almost like a big circle. Okay. See how it kind of makes like that circle shape? And we're gonna pretend like this line kind of keeps going. That way it kind of has a good flow to it. All right, next, let's go ahead and why don't we draw, we had lines like we did here. I'm just gonna draw a couple lines on his tail. So I'm just gonna draw one, maybe kind of like this. Another one about the same length. And let's do a couple more on the bottom. So these are gonna curve the opposite way. These are gonna curve up. Two, and I might do one more. Like that. Okay, great job. Now, to make it kind of look like it's his belly the whole way, we're gonna start his belly almost here by his tail, okay? So from kind of where this fin comes in, I'm gonna have this line that comes here. It's gonna come to a point, and then like this. And this is gonna be where his tail meets, and we're gonna have that go all the way around, okay? So let's go ahead and take that line. It's gonna kind of say skinny here for a little bit. And then actually where we're gonna end up is like right here. So if you wanna even make a line, pretend like this one just keeps on going, that way you know exactly where to connect it. Like that. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and like I said, we're gonna draw the back of the whale now, and we're gonna connect it back up to here, okay? So we're connecting it right up to here. So from kind of this bottom point, it's gonna get a little bit bigger. And it's okay to go slow and take your time. Something like that, okay? Now, we have a couple more pieces to do. So on this back part, sometimes they have a fin. So it kind of comes like this, and it curves, and it comes back like that, all right? Now, we have these lines that we did in the belly over here. So I'm actually gonna do some lines that kind of come on this side. So if we pretend like this one kind of keeps on coming, just just gonna kind of slowly like curve down, maybe something like that. And then this one continues to come like this. And we'll do one more. We'll pretend like this line keeps coming. So make that one like that. All right, and just like that, you're all done drawing a blue whale, okay? So, as you can see from the reference photo, I'm gonna go ahead and color mine in, and I'm probably gonna do like a darker blue for its body, and maybe like a lighter gray or like a light blue for its belly. And then go ahead and, as I did, outline everything in black. But you guys are welcome to color in whatever colors you'd like, or you can pause the video at the end and match the colors that I chose. So as you can see, I colored in my blue whale kind of blue, and I did like the belly kind of like a gray, and then just outline everything in black. But I'd love to see how your whales turned out. Feel free to tag me on any social media posts, or have you or a parent email me your finished drawing at drawingjoshua123@gmail.com. Now, I am always looking to hear what you guys want to draw next. So feel free to drop a comment below, and I'm happy to work that into a future video for you guys. Until then, please remember that drawing does take practice. So practice and always have fun. Thanks, everyone.